Narcissistic individuals often use indifference as a powerful tool to manipulate and control others. Indifference is a form of emotional withdrawal where the narcissist purposefully ignores or refuses to acknowledge the feelings, needs, or the presence of others. That, and with their lack of empathy to care, makes it easy for the narcissist to turn to indifference. They often employ this tactic to assert their dominance, to punish their targets, and to maintain control over the situation. By becoming indifferent, they send a message that they are unaffected by your emotions or by your actions, making you feel insignificant or unworthy of their attention. This creates confusion and emotional distress, leaving you questioning your worth. Indifference is also a form of emotional manipulation, which a narcissist will use to undermine your self-esteem and to create a sense of isolation. It makes you feel invisible and unimportant, and it feeds the narcissist's ego and their requirement to feel superior and in control. Indifference is also a great defense mechanism against a narcissistic individual. Indifference is one of the most effective ways to defend yourself against a narcissist. By responding with indifference, you deny the narcissist of the emotional reaction that they are so desperately craving for from you. Narcissists thrive on drama and emotional turmoil, so when they encounter someone who is emotionally detached or unaffected, it takes away their power. Indifference breaks the cycle of manipulation, forcing the narcissist to either escalate their tactics or move on to someone else who will react emotionally. Indifference allows you to maintain your peace and avoid getting drawn in to the narcissist's games. It helps you stay emotionally detached, and it makes it harder for the narcissist to manipulate or control you. In the long run, it protects your mental and emotional well-being, as the narcissist is no longer able to control your feelings or your responses. However, narcissistic individuals with their sense of entitlement and that belief that they are special don't take too kindly to your indifference. They can act with increased aggression. When a narcissist is met with indifference, they might react aggressively. They can either verbally attack you or use passive-aggressive means such as the silence. They might try to provoke you into reacting. They can use backhanded compliments, insults, threats to regain control. They can go all out to attempt to guilt trip you. Narcissists often go all out to make you feel guilty for not responding to them. They can accuse you of being cold and uncaring or ungrateful, hoping to manipulate you into feeling bad and breaking your indifference. They can go on the charm offensive. If they sense that they're losing control over you, narcissists might switch up their tactics to try and charm you back into their grasp. They might shower you with compliments, promises of change, or acts of kindness until you emotionally react. A narcissist can go all out to play the victim. Narcissists might play the victim, portray themselves as the one who has been hurt or abandoned. They can guilt trip you by saying things like, "I don't deserve this, I've always been there for you." They can use the passive-aggressive silent treatment in their attempts to provoke a reaction from you. When these are failing, they can fall silent on you. Narcissists might resort to the silent treatment. They can completely withdraw from you, refusing to communicate or acknowledge you as a way to punish you for not giving them the attention they believe they're entitled to. They can go all out with the triangulation. A narcissist might attempt to manipulate you by bringing a third party in to create jealousy or competition. They might talk about somebody else they're spending time with or use another person's opinion to undermine your confidence. They can escalate their manipulation. If they realise that their previous tactics are no longer working, narcissists can go all out to escalate their manipulative games using more intense emotional and psychological games. Narcissistic individuals bring out new tactics to try and break your indifference, and this can include things such as threats, emotional blackmail, or further attempts at gaslighting. Ultimately, narcissistic individuals rely on emotional reactions to manipulate and control. When you respond with indifference, you take away their ability to manipulate you, and they know that you feel cruel showing them indifference because you care about people, which is why they go all out to accuse you of no longer caring, of being difficult, of being awkward, so that you doubt and question yourself, and not the reason as to why you've had to show them indifference. The narcissist losing their ability to manipulate your emotions makes indifference one of the most powerful forms of self-defense against a narcissistic individual.